'Tis early. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I made a new coffee this morning and I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of bitter. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Happy fucking day. My girl Lil puked again. And now she's eating. I don't know what to do. My dudes, I don't think it was last night. The night before last night, Lil birthed a creature out of her mouth. It's fucking wild. I guess it's a thing poodles do. They just puke. But she was just standing here and opened her mouth, and I fuck you not, like a congealed ball of dog food that looked like a liver fell out of her mouth. And she did it again. Not you. You're fine. What's up? You're okay, bud. You're doing great. You tried to eat the puke. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, your fucking hands. Are you muddy? Mm-hmm. No, Mishy. What is it with everybody getting sick at the same time? You don't get sick, okay? You stay good. No sick for the bud. I need you to stay healthy, okay, Bubba? Yeah. Okay. Apparently we needed a hug. Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Crispy. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, BDO. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mish. Good morning, Crimson. I hope you're all doing well. We just really needed a hug. Okay. Do we just really need a hug? That's okay. My sweet boy. Okay. I know. Apparently it's like big hug time. He's like really holding me right now. This is weird. Yes, Lil is under my table. Lil, we agreed that you're not going to be down there anymore. Okay. I know. Mom says this is a thing from another world and I need a hug. Sometimes we just need a snuggle. I get it. It's okay. You're the cutest boy. Thank you for the snuggles. Can I put my headphones back on? You agreed? No shit. That's exactly her. That's exactly her. Like, no, you agreed. I didn't say shit. I'm gonna live under your desk in front of my heater. We just needed a morning snuggle. That's okay. Are we better? You can hang out with us. It's not like I'm going anywhere. It's Borderlands Day. Bub. Ooh, good song. You can hang out. It's okay. I'm not gonna go anywhere. He really did like hold me just then. He was like, you good? You can't get sick too. We can't have all the sick in the house. I can't. I don't know what to do with that. That's too much carpet shampooing, bud. We're just gonna hang out. He's such a lover. He really is. Like his joy in life is just this. This is it. It's almost 80 in Florida. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Because I'm gonna be in Florida in like 2 weeks. And the weather's been shitty, and I'm like, I don't want to be on a beach in the shit. Oh, it does. Thank you. I did not change my title or anything this morning. Wow, I was so on it. He is not moving anywhere. You're just gonna hang out, huh? You're just gonna hang. You can hang out with us. Everybody loves you. It's fine. Your sister's under the desk. We're all having a great time now. Okay. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. It isn't getting red tide, thank fuck. Honestly, I was just like, I was looking at the weather like a week ago and it was like 30 degrees. And I was like, it's gonna be Mudburn again. This is very reminiscent of Mudburn. Good morning, Celestial. I hope you're all having a beautiful weekend. Good morning, So Sick. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Good morning. Welcome to We Just Needed a Snuggle. We can snuggle, bud. Ooh, that's nice. Through the 11th looks low 60s, low 80s. Honestly, that's nice. I don't need to cook, but I mean, it is burning. It is a burn. Like we're gonna be all half naked and orgying and shit. And if it's cold, he is the sweet. I mean, I feel like I'm like flexing on it when I agree with you guys, but he really is the sweetest boy. You're just the sweetest all the time. I don't know what you want. I wish you could talk sometimes, but we can hang out. Yep, I got visors, I got hats to protect my head, I got sunscreen, I got like cover-ups and shit like that. You know, pasties for my nip nops. Which is always a question every year because yeah, we're all naked all the time at Burning Man. Like you're in very close quarters with a lot of people and you got to like change and bathe and stuff. The pasties are prevent your nipples from burning. That's it. So many people ask like, why the pasties? Like you don't give a fuck about anything. It's the sunburn. If you've never had a sunburn on your nipples, I don't know what to do for you. It's horrid. It's the worst. Paste. Ma'am. Yeah, go hump elsewhere. Ooh, cocky. Fuck yeah. Good morning, David. How are you doing? We're getting zero cloud cover and it's going to be closer than the equator than Oh, it is. I keep telling people that. And I mean, you'll know this, Glut, but for people that haven't hung out in humidity. So I talk about how the sun is really strong here because I'm closer to it because we're genuinely like the Mile High City. We're like way up there. The humidity, like the moisture in the air, actually causes additional reflection of sunlight, and you won't feel like you're burning because you're not like standing directly out in the sun or something like that, and you can still absolutely burn. I know. You guys, I love you so much. Go humps each other or something. Oh, fuck. Spood warning still on the screen. Thank you. I know, we fed Spoods up until the very last second of stream yesterday, and then sat for 30 minutes and cheersed, and then went off. So I forgot. Thank you. The cover will be nothing. From what I understand, so like I've talked about Burning Man before and how we make a shade structure because we're there for like 14 days. Sometimes you have to have some sort of shade relief. From what I understand at Loveburn, nothing like that. It's just tents. Some camps will probably have like shade structures and shit like that, but ours will not. So sunscreen and cover-up's going to be a huge deal. Absolutely. Yeah, and you can't sweat. Exactly. Like it's a whole other ballgame. I feel very fortunate that I've lived in both climates, so I feel like I know how to somewhat alter myself for the humid part, but the humidity can really get you and you can really burn from it. No, David, no shit. Some people were watching Royal Rumble and movie night. I mean, we watched some really good movies last night. What was the first one called? It was We Can't All Die First. The Blackening? Well, The Blackening, that's what it was. Oh my fucking God. I was wheezing. I was genuinely fucking wheezing. Laughing so fucking hard. That shit was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Easily. Like, I was so not ready. Knives was like, all right, guys, I got shit for the first day of Black History Month, and I was like, oh my fucking God, what's he gonna do to us? The Blackening. It was so fucking funny. It was basically like a horror trope movie off of the trope of the token black person, but everybody's black, and so like the title of the movie is The Blackening, and then the caption on the movie or whatever is, we can't all die first. Just to give you a taste of what that movie is in any way, shape, or form. Oh my fucking God. It was... I can't remember the name, but you know the creepy blackface doll or like the blackface thing they used to do, white people did, where they would paint their face black and do that creepy red smile? There's a name for it. It's horrible racist shit. But essentially, the movie starts with a creepy little doll face like that in a game board talking to people like, you want to play a game? Like, that's how it starts, is the little blackface baby doll. It was fucking crazy. Minstrel shows, is that what they were called? I thought it had a name. I don't know. It was like, what the fuck, dude? I don't even know. It's kind of a slasher. There's no, what would you call it? Gollywogs, maybe. There was a name for it because it was like a type of performance. Not good, like nothing we want to celebrate, but there was a name for it and I can't remember. That's the name. I'm not kidding you, Cocky. That's the exact name I was looking for. Please excuse me. Tar Baby. That's it. What is that? Is this horrible words we shouldn't say anymore? I don't know. It's not like I watch movies with this type of thing in it all the time. No, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's what I was taught. All we can do is get better, right? Is it horrid? It is? I would never, I mean, let's be real. When are any of us using this word or out and about seeing this little blackface baby creepy thing? Like, this is not happening. We're just speaking historically right now. Historically speaking, like, what was that called? That type of performance? We're never going to use these words. I hate myself. Dude, I've told you guys about the mammy, right? I know I have. Because every year I'm like, I'm going to throw it away or burn it or tear it apart or something. And then it's in a box somewhere. We all have, it's history, man. You got to learn from it. That's all we can do. Yeah, we're speaking of the trope. Exactly. Yes. Like, just historically speaking, like, what the fuck was that thing called? That horrible thing that white people did. Yes. Like, I actually want to say, oh God, what's her name? Oh God, fuck, I just blanked on her name. Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. Oh my God. She did a movie in this style. She did a blackface movie when she was a kid. She was forced to when she was like 13 or 14. Help. Oh, it's right there. Judy Garland. Wow. My brain was stuck on Gamble. My brain kept saying Gamble over and over. I'm like, it is not Gamble. That is not the fucking last name. Yes. Garland. You can Google it. I wouldn't, but like you can if you want to. Liza Minnelli's mom. Yep. I knew exactly what you meant. I could remember Liza Minnelli. That was what was pissing me off. I'm like, how come I remember Liza Minnelli, but I can't remember Judy Garland right now? Minnelli. Liza Minnelli. Judy Garland was her mom, if you didn't know that. I feel like every starlet from that era was a sad story. Like, they were all just put on so many different drugs, like wake-up drugs, go-to-sleep drugs, stay skinny drugs, here's some liquor and cigarettes, and that's your meal for the day. I've watched and listened to so many documentaries and podcasts on, like, old starlets like that, and none of them had a great time. Like, it seemed, I mean, genuinely, in the history of fame seems shitty. Like, yeah, maybe you are wealthy and people know your face, but other than that, it all seems shitty. Like, I never want to be in a place where I couldn't go to the grocery store and just, like, walk around. I can't fathom that lifestyle. I wouldn't want that. I got the biggest compliment the other day. My coworker asked her mom, wait. My coworker said her mom had to ask if I was white. I had an instance like that in New York, and all I want to say is, God damn it, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white. Those moments are, I don't know. I'd never know how to react to those moments. Similar thing happened to me in New York. We were all out to lunch with like Swifter and a big group of our friends. And one of our friends' girlfriends, our friend Jeff is white, his wife is Dominican, she's black, their girlfriend is black, and their girlfriend, I was sitting with her and talking with her, and she's fucking hilarious. She was so much fun. And she was like, girl, I think you're darker than their baby. What are you? And I just kind of like did this like slow turn. She goes, oh my God, God damn it, you can't just ask people what are they? And she starts like chanting to herself, like, you can't just ask people why they're not white. God damn it, why are you doing this? I was like, oh honey, it's fine. But it was a really good one of those, like, I definitely wanted to pull the Karen quote of, you can't just ask people why they're white. And then I was like, no, it's fine. My dad was Syrian, so I'm like kind of tan. She goes, oh yeah, that makes sense. Will you put your arm next to the baby? I love it. I laugh so hard because, like, what do you do? What do you do? I'm very white. I mean, I'm just a tan white. That's it. But still, sadly, pathetically white. Like, what do you do in that instance? You put your arm next to the baby and go, yeah, I'm pretty tan. Literally, I'm not kidding you. That's the only, I think maybe the only instance that something like this has happened in my life is in Wyoming. Where your people come from? Oh, my people? What? Please don't touch me. What up, Bolt? How are you, love? Hollywood studios on the old contract system was horrible. Oh, I don't doubt it. It's got to be a shitstorm. I mean, dude, the Weinstein shit just went down. And what's crazy to me is people, like, rightfully so, villainize Weinstein and everything he did and anyone associated with him who hid any of that shit. Do we really consciously think he's the only bad guy in the industry touching women? Really? That's what's wild. Am I hearing Zeke right now? Oh, that was weird. Not a chance, exactly. Like, I don't mean to be a cynical, hateful person, but there's not one bad. And I feel like the industry wanted to be like, oh, the whole industry was like, oh my God, look at this guy and what he's doing. Crazy. None of us are doing anything like that. Villainize him, which rightfully so, villainize him. But fuck off, dude. There's got to be more. Like, you know it is. It's a tainted industry, sadly. Exactly. Yep, he's the only one that got caught just like Chucky in the NFL. Exactly. And it's that, what is that saying? Like, it's not the first time you've done the bad thing. It's just the first time you got caught doing the bad thing. The fish rots from the head. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. I don't know why, but when you said that, that immediately made me think of WWF, WWE, WCW, whatever the fuck. What is it now? Genuinely don't know what it is anymore. The last time I was watching wrestling regularly, it was WWF and WCW, and then I checked out. I have no idea anymore. WWE, it's WWE. Yeah. That's immediately made me think of that, like, just how deep-seated all that evil shit is in the wrestling community. At least they villainize their own, unlike the church. They just move them from another location, dude. Too real. Too fucking real. Raven Dreamer, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving it any swings for 5 months. I fucking appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. I miss it, dude. The day, I mean, I have so much, like, wrestling memorabilia in my house, throughout the house, like, weird action figures that sweat, and giant, like, The Rock water bottles, and I have, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin koozies and shit. Like, I have... From my childhood, like, I didn't even know koozies were for, like, beer as a kid. I was just like, these are fun little foam things to put on my Diet Coke. Yay. I have so much of that shit. Like, I was a huge, and it makes, I was just talking about this in movie night recently. By the way, if you're new to the channel or just swinging by, every night at 7 p.m. we watch a couple movies in the Discord. Feel free to swing by. I was talking about, like, I hate how much I loved wrestling during it. How do I say it? Like, my height of loving wrestling and being a huge fan was when all of this, some of the most horrible things going down in the company were going down. And you gotta, like, I was a kid, but, like, you worry, like, subconsciously, did I pick up any shit from this? Like, what was I watching? The fuck? I know. Good morning, mate. I hope you had a good sleep in, Honeybean. And then there's the quiet on set. There's always more scumbags out there, unfortunately, and scumbags seek power. Triple H versus Stone Cold versus The Rock was some epic shit. That was I remember that. I remember that viscerally. It was fucking epic. Technically, they're for any drink. They're just commonly used on beers. Yes. I think my parents definitely had them for beers. And, like, if you didn't watch wrestling, I'm sure most of us did, but Stone Cold Steve Austin's whole thing was like crushing beers against his head, chugging beers, whatever. He was big into beers, so koozies were like his thing.
Now,
He was like my favorite, and I don't like beer. Interesting.
with Satan's cock.
Taco, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it 33 fucking months. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. Hardy Boys, Lita, oh yeah. China. Like, as many problems as that poor woman went through, like, she was such a figurehead for a lot of young girls. She was for me. Like, I was like, wow, a big, beautiful, strong woman kicking man ass. This is incredible. This is like the shit. He is. Stone Cold is one of those few that's actually like, as far as I know, he's like one of those decent rednecks. Like, he's still a hillbilly. I follow him. I think I still follow him on Instagram. But there was a point where, this was like a couple years ago on Instagram, someone commented on his post something about MAGA, and he made an anti-MAGA post. He was like, yeah, I like beer. Yeah, I work on a farm. Yeah, I got lots of cars, and I work with cows and shit. Does that mean I'm a hateful piece of shit? Absolutely not. Like, he made some crazy post like that, and I was like, fucking Stone Cold, I hope he's still dope like that. He does. He loves his barn cats. He has like a little farm and stuff. Like, I think I still follow his Instagram, but I remember that specifically. He definitely, like, he clapped back at somebody because, you know, I think that's pretty common that people that are MAGA assume hillbilly, farmer, redneck, probably MAGA too. And so they assume that shit about him, and he chased them away with a post. He was like, absolutely not. And I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Crimson and Jack, what the fuck? Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it a swing. Jack has 37 months and Crimson 34. Thank you. I fucking appreciate you. That's a long goddamn time. Cocky, exactly. I mean, seriously, when I was a kid, it was the same thing with like Xena, Kalisto, like just seeing strong fucking women like own it. I was like, yeah, that's the shit right there. Like, that was so inspiring to young little Katie. Not that I was ever little, but it was inspiring. And thank you for the hype trains. Shall we cheers? I have a stoner bowl from last night. I've slowly every night I've been soaking this thing. And I've been showing this to you every day. I soak it in the bong cleaner, trying to get this clean. I've almost got this part spotless. Like, the soaking has done so much, it's crazy, but I'm almost positive this is burnt glass. Like, I don't, if you even take a Q-tip in there, nothing comes off. Like, I don't know what to do. I think it's toasty glass. But man, she's cleaner than she's ever been. Where's my lighter? Oh my god, it's right there. Cheers. Clogs! Super Gimp, I'm on 100%. Like, until you prove yourself to be a douche, I'm still into you. And I think it's because I grew up in Rednecksville. I appreciate someone who can be a down to earth hillbilly redneck and still have like a conscious brain and morals and not vote for fascist rapists. I really admire that. Call me crazy. Like, you guys know I'm always willing to be called out on my shit. Call me crazy. But that shit turns me on. Step outside of your world. It's cool. It's fine. You'll be okay. Yes, I've seen the disassembly bongs. I don't trust them. I just don't think I could clean them. Like, I feel like shit would get into the threads. What up, Slurmy? How are you, love? Ooh, the last song? The last song was Don't Touch My Clogs by OCT. Don't Touch My Clogs. Literally the name of the song. It's crazy.
I'm going to
It is burnt. I think it's because that's where the flame hits. So, like, the bowl pulls through there, and then this is where all the heat hits. And it's burnt. Like, I think it's genuinely burnt glass. I can't get it clean. The rest of the bong is fucking spotless. I don't think there's any cleaning that anymore. I think it's just toasted. Knives! Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings. Witty button press message about something or other. Borderlands Day? Thank you for the hype train, by the way. Ooh, so sick. What kind of dab rig? Are you gonna get one with like a nail, like a, is it an electric nail? What are they called? I've never been interested in wrestling, but it used to confuse me why there seemed to be this crossover between nerd culture and WWE. Like, there's usually wrestlers as guests at Comic Cons, but it's power fantasy, so I guess it fits 100%. It's a storyline with superheroes. That's wrestling. It's like real life comics. These people like create their bodies to look like superheroes. Like, you guys know, it's all staged. Like, it's absolutely practiced and stuff. That being said, they're actually hitting each other, and we all know there's real injuries in wrestling all the time. Like, two things can be true at one time. It can be real and it can also be scripted at the same time. Like, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. I got into it, I think, because I have 3 older brothers, and they were obsessed with it. So if they were home, that's what was on the TV. I didn't have a choice, and I idolized my brothers, so of course that's what I got into. But I don't know if on my own, because before my brothers had control of that thing, I was My Little Ponies, Sky Dancers, The Last Unicorn. It's stage play, exactly. Yeah, there's danger in any fucking stage play. I've had several people assume that I'm MAGA. I've told all of them, sorry, I have too much brain to be MAGA. Ugh. I don't know what I'll do if someone fucking assumes I'm MAGA. I don't know if sonic cleaning would work, honestly. What up, Solak? How are you? Probably electric. That's what I would think. Choreographed. Choreographed is a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's choreographed, but absolutely injuries happen. I mean, back in like the 80s and early 90s, wrestlers genuinely used to like have hidden razor blades in their hands to smack their heads to like simulate quote unquote blood and shit like that. Like, it's metal. The history of wrestling is fucking wild. Vile, how could you? How are you? Good morning. What the fuck is this? What's what? Frog ponder. The emotes they come out with. Don't come to Georgia. I guarantee it'll happen. What's weird to me is like, how do you even get in that conversation? Like, because I avoid interactions at all costs. Like, I try not to. I just don't want, when I go out, I just want to go out and get the fuck back. Like, I don't really want any of that, really. Like, how does that, are you just like, this is how I picture it. Like, the places I go, right? I go to the post office, I go to the pet store, and I go to the weed shop. If I went to the pet store and I was like, hey, can I get 50 crickets? And they're like, you're awfully white and MAGA. How's that feeling? Like, how does that even come up? I don't think anyone's ever approached me about my politics in public before. That being said, I don't know. Like, how does that come up in a I would never. Dude, The Last Unicorn's one of the best movies that have ever been, ever been, in my opinion. Like, genuinely, not even just as a little kid movie. That movie's phenomenal, and the music is outstanding. I slept. Oh, Clutch. I think it's because you joined the community when I was sick. Like, I had a little bit of a flu bug. This is Katie on a normal. This is me. Like, I've only had 1 full cup of coffee. I've got to get enough caffeine on board to dampen the ADHD, and then the weed, and then I start to slow down a little bit. But like, I'm a freight train with Energizer Bunny at batteries. It's terrible. It's a hellscape. Oh, BG3 crossplay. How's that working? Oh my god, Knives! Knives just called me wrong. Okay, so I've had 3 instances of weird people coming at me. Montana, a man, no shit, no exaggeration, really wish I would have got a picture, dressed as Colonel Sanders, a white suit, white hat, white, very white, came up to me out of nowhere in a bar in Montana, touched me, like held my arm and asked, ma'am, are you Antifa? Wyoming, where do your people come from? New York, damn, you're darker than their baby. What are you? It's fine. It's fine. Like three times in my entire life. That's what you call white privilege. Because man, making a big deal of 3 times someone mentioning your skin is fucking wild, considering what other people have to go through on an everyday fucking basis. He was genuinely in a full white suit. Like, how do you even get one of those outside of a wedding? In like a dive bar in Billings, Montana. And then after approaching me and asking this and me like freezing up and just being like, bleh, he played God. Wait, God Bless America? Was that or I'm proud to be an American? It was either God Bless America or I'm proud to be an American over and over and over on the jukebox. Like he would pay money to skip other people's songs to play this song over and over while staring at me from down the bar. So weird. So weird. I don't know why anybody wants to talk to me ever. I've had people come up to me in New York speaking a different language thinking I was from the same country. That happened to me a lot. I felt honestly like I was very grateful. I know like very basic, almost medical Spanish from working in hospitals because I firmly believe if you're going to work in medicine, you should know Spanish. Like it's the prevalent fucking language in our country. My God, pick up some goddamn Spanish. But I did my best, and people assumed across the board in Little DR that I was Spanish of some kind and would just straight up start speaking Spanish to me. Thank fuck I could ask for a black and white in Spanish. I was like, thank you, Mrs. Dirks, 11th grade Spanish. You helped me not look like a fucking douche right now. Appreciate y'all. Cocky, the only thing I can come up with is it's because I was wearing my Black Craft like zip up jacket that it says like Black Craft across the arms, and it's got one little pentagram right here, and that's what he pointed at and touched when he asked if I was Antifa. Was my little. And you guys know, and I've said this, like, it's the worst. I am so terrible I have way weird social anxiety. I freeze up when that happens. I'm not clever. Like, I wish on the spot I couldn't, like, yeah, I'm very anti-fascist. But instead I'm just like, please don't touch me. Like, I don't know what to do. I just freeze. I don't know. It's a weird response. I'm like a deer in headlights. Like, I've gotten that a lot. I get that. I get Russian. I think it's the olive skin tone. My dad, if I actually have a picture, hold on. Show you my dad. I just love this picture. It's like literally the only physical picture I have of my biological dad because he died when I was 7. But this is him holding me on his shoulders. So that's potentially how dark I could have been. And I got white. God damn it. I don't even look like his child on his shoulders right there. I look like he's stealing me or something. But it's that weird olive white ambiguity shit. I get it. But I'm fine with it if I can pull it. Like if I can pull some Spanish, I'll just pretend I'm quiet. I'll do my best. Dude, ASL is rough. Good for you. I can say pie and gravy. That's where my ASL ends. Oh, this too. But that's it. There's a dog hair on my nose. Again, always. And my hair was blue at the time. This is very true. And that alone is like not a Montana thing. You do not see funk colored hair in Montana. My cousin's olive skin and dark hair is fluent in Spanish. Went to McCoy to Villanueva by marriage. She's white as fuck, but could definitely be confused for Latina. That's fucking cool though. Good on her learning another language. I have a blood oath shirt from Good Mythical Morning and have been approached by people asking if I'm in a cult. I just don't understand. I've never thought to approach someone. Like, the only reason I would approach you in public is if you had toilet paper on your shoe. Or, like, your skirt was tucked into your tights. Or something like that. Like, I have almost approached someone. Shut up! I've almost approached someone in a store because their tag was sticking out. Why? Why? Nothing happened. I can literally hear that nothing's happening. You barked at nothing. No. I can't reward you for that. Shoo. I love you. I love you so much. I know thank you and fuck you. Oh, I know more. Okay, so the baby that I was allegedly you're darker than that baby. The baby that I got to hang out with when I was in New York. When the baby was a baby, he's 2 now. I mean, still a baby, but he's 2. When he was itty bitty and nonverbal, the parents actually started teaching him some sign language, and he still uses it to this day. It's so while talking, like just not even realizing it. So he would do this or like this. He was doing weird, and this is the one I knew. I was like, more, and I straight up, I didn't know that he knew sign language. I looked at his mom, and I'm like, does this little guy know sign language or something? Because I swear to God, he either does or he's accidentally signing at me. She goes, oh, no, we taught him sign when they were little baby. When he was a little baby, so he could like kind of communicate with us before he could verbally communicate with us. And he still does it. It's fascinating. He's only 2. And he's trilingual already. Spanish, English, and ASL. And he's 2. 2. What have you done today? As I load a bowl and smoke my life away. You know what's funny, Kozu? There's is it Segura that has the stand-up bit about being a white Mexican? He gets that. Tom Segura gets that like a lot. People are like, I don't understand how you're like Mexican or whatever I don't know if he calls himself Spanish, Mexican, etc. Please correct me on that one. He's like, people come up to him all the time and he has that conversation. He's like, you know, there's white people in Spain, right? And it's a really good stand-up. It's fucking funny. This is my studio lights make me really fucking pale. Yeah, it's not that any of this matters, really, but genuinely, I have about a foot away from my face the Elgato key light just like blasted into my face all day, which makes me look like motherfucking Snow White. But it also erases wrinkles, so whatever. Baby signs are real. Like, that shit works. Random walk talks? Dog walk talks? No, not at all. The only people that talk to me are like, no, I mean, I have like casual conversation with the people at the weed shop and the people at the pet store, but no one's ever asked me if I'm Antifa before. It's mostly just complaining about how expensive animals are, or like being really excited. Like the weed store, genuinely the way it goes is online order. Which name is it under? Okay. Can I see your ID? What are your plans for today? This is it. I'm going to go home and get high. Oh, fuck yeah, man. That sounds awesome. All right, here you go. Have a good day. Be safe. That's my interactions with humans outside the house. That's about it. Yeah, you were under my desk. You know better. What up, Rod? Good morning. Wait, twat waffle? How do I do? Wait. I kind of want to know. Kids are sponges. My parents had me memorizing state names and capitals when I was 3. I think my parents were just like, wow, she made it through another day. I don't know. At one point, I know that one of them had to dig a slug out of my mouth. So. Knives, 100%. It's the weirdest. I've just never. Weird to approach someone out of nowhere for no fucking reason like that. Like, I don't know why you would do that. I just genuinely don't know why you would do that. I get thanked for picking up poop. Oh my God, Crimson, can I tell you? So we have a dog park that we take I try to take the dogs to on Mondays if it's not disgusting weather out. And if Zach comes with me, he doesn't sit still when he's like, when he's up and doing stuff. He cannot sit still. I've told you guys before, he does this. We're not judging. We all stim. Everybody has stims. But he's got this one, like, if he's standing outside with the dogs on his phone. That fast. It's crazy. It's so fast. He can't sit still. He literally goes around and picks up all the dog shit in the dog park. That's what he does at the dog park. He goes around and picks up every single shit at the dog park. Not one person has ever said a word to him. Not one. And we're like friends with people at the dog park at this point, and they just watch, and I'm just like, he's not doing it for thanks, but the least you could do is be like, hey, look at that random dude picking up all the shit we didn't pick up from our dogs. Anything? Weird. I don't, like, that's the one time I will go out of my way to interact with a stranger, is to fucking say thank you. It's bystander effect. Isn't it weird? And it's a fairly large dog park. Like, it's not a small deal. It's pretty big. It's just, that's one of the weirdest things I've ever witnessed. And it's every time I just watch it and I'm like, not one person just even says something. Like, even a snarky comment like, wow, people really don't pick up dog poop, do they? They just watch. It's like he works there. It's so weird. Someone sees something happen, they'll either not do anything or not own up to what they did. You know, Knives, I think I have this tendency to think the best in people or assume the best. I genuinely didn't even put together that they're probably just all embarrassed because it's their dog's shit. I never put that together, but yeah. Shit. No pun intended. Oh shit, did I miss? Wait. I almost missed it. Hold on. Stop. I've been very spoiled by the lack of TikToks lately. Like, I don't think I've had to say fuck autoplay in like 2 weeks. A racially insensitive person passing a funeral? What? That's why in CPR training they tell you to point out a specific person, so someone calls 911. Yep, and Viata always points that out when I forget to point that part of a CPR moment out. It's a terrible part of my lack of training that I don't think of that part. Does he pick it up with his bare hands? With his mouth, actually. I automatically think someone has an angle. I kind of do that too. I feel like I'm a realist, but not a realist. Like, I just have a lot of pessimism and a lot of realism. Maybe I'm a cynic. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. This is the dirty sign language. Is this how we say twat waffle? I'm genuinely excited to learn how to say twat waffle. One moment. Is it going to choose the right screen? I swear to God, this is like 5 days in a row. This is incredible. This is incredible. The one silver lining. Watch this, though. Watch this. Every time I try to go to the beginning of the video, it autoplays. This is what I'm saying. This is. Why does a play button matter? Why does it matter? Why does a play button matter if this is what happened? Why? Why does it matter? Why does... Shit, platform. Shit. It's fucking shit. TikTok, you're a twat waffle. I hate you so much. I just want to hear it. That's all I want to do. It's so fucking annoying. It's like no matter what, you can't get it to the very beginning. Oh my God. And it autoplays forever in mute. Even though you can see I have all autoplay blocked. It's just TikTok. I don't know. The platform's just fucking crap. It literally, like, the platform feeds off of views, so I understand why the autoplay in the background, they don't care if you're actually viewing a video. The autoplay counts as a view, so I understand the science behind it. It just annoys the fuck out of me. Teach me twat waffle. That's too fast. No. Twat waffle. See, now I can say pie and waffle and twat, I guess. But, like, waffle and gravy. There, I've expanded my vocabulary. I've done it together, guys. I don't know, like, does the cuss hit the same if no one knows what you're saying, though? If I'm just like, at somebody, like, are they just gonna call someone because I need help? No shit, that is huge waffle. Learn chicken and biscuit, and you can come to Georgia. I've already been to Georgia though, and I don't know chicken and biscuit. Did I break laws? Am I going to be arrested? I've been to Atlanta. Jesus, fuck my ass. I was so loud. I'm so sorry. I hit spacebar and it autoplayed my music before I could hit the volume. My apologies. Wow, we're all deafened. My ears are ringing. We're doing great. And now you just need chicken so you can ask for chicken and waffles. If that doesn't get me chicken in a deaf restaurant, I don't know what to do. Because all I can do is cluck. If you did it with that, wait, did I make a terrible facial expression? Because I didn't do anything on purpose. That was just me struggling to do a really fast sign language. Do I look like I'm in pain? Oops. I just have no poker face. I've genuinely tried. See, this is me genuinely trying. I have no conscious. I have no. See, this one twitches a lot. I have no conscious like control of my face. My eyebrows and all of these features move into. Oh, it did it again. This eyebrow is just she's very into it when I talk. I can't stop any of it. I have no poker face whatsoever. Worst liar known to man. Can't fucking do it. My face reveals it all. I have, like, especially that guy. You're very active. It's, try to speak without any portion of your face moving except your mouth. You will become violently aware of how one eyebrow moves when you express certain words. It's really weird. It's totally, like, not your control, though. It's, like, built into you. It did it again. Side note, I found my tarot deck from when I was 12 years old. I've had this longer than most items in my life. Fucking crazy. Cheers. Clutch, I kind of understand. I feel like I have resting bitch face when I'm listening to someone. When I'm listening to someone talk, I'm doing this. Like, this expression is me showing that I'm interacting in the conversation while remaining quiet. And, like, nodding and making... I feel like that's normal, but also I did get that one review, like, 6 years ago that said I was unapproachable, so... Fuck! Dated a deaf girl for a few months, and I'm good friends with her other friend because of Dragon Con, but usually when deaf people sign, they have resting bitch face. I feel like we have that when we talk. No one's really, unless you're in customer service and you're trying to put on a show, no one's having a real conversation like this. We're just all having a fucked time together. That's not happening. If it is, I don't want to have that conversation. That's scary. I'm from all over the United States of America, but I spent like half my life in Washington and half my life in Baltimore / Washington, D.C. And now I'm in Colorado. I don't know. I've been all over the place. I made sure I was a nice amalgamation of shit. The RBF is so relatable. I'm a therapist. You fucking get it. It's genuinely, it's how you, like, when someone's talking to you, like, this is how without interrupting you, this is how I've learned to communicate that I'm listening, I'm participating in this, I am present in this conversation by, oh yeah, definitely, like, you make these faces, but none of them are, like, oh, you'd get this, She Witch, because, like, being a respiratory therapist, it's the same. It's this weird, weird dance of like you're helping people sometimes in the most traumatic, horrible moment of their life. So you're being delicate with that, right? And you're trying to be like concerned and you're trying to be with it and present in that moment with those people and trying to be there for them while you're also doing your job. But like that's why I get this that's why I got that review of being unapproachable. But I'm like, all right, I'm a respiratory therapist. My job is literally taking care of people on life support, and a huge part of it is taking people off of life support. Would you rather someone coming in and be like, all right, guys, this is what we're doing. It's going to be real slow. We're going to go at your pace. Like just trying to be gentle with you? Or would you like this, Katie? Like, hey there, guess we're letting go of Nana. Does anyone in the room want to pull the tube? It's real easy, I promise. Anybody want to get involved? Let's make it a family affair. What the fuck? Like, what am I? And like, I've talked about this before, but the crazy part about it that you try to explain to a boss that never works with you and tells you you're unapproachable is like, I have 28 rooms. And like, say room 1, I get an order to terminally extubate a patient, and I have to do all of that in that room. I have to still go to room 2 and do the same thing, and then go to room 3, and then go to room 4, and then I have to do this 28 times every 4 hours all night long. Can you imagine how psychotic that would look if I was coming out of terminal extubations like, is everyone having just a fucking jolly time? What the fuck? Like, that's not the moment to be fucking charismatic. What is going on? So yeah, I walk out of some patient rooms like kind of bummed out and a little sad, and like you got to wash yourself of it and then go into another room where they have no idea what's happening in room 2 or room 1 or 3. You're in room 2. That's their world. Like, I'm just stepping into other people's worlds all night long and trying to intervene where I can. But man, got your soul. Isn't that funny? No, she's dead now. It's fine. Can you fucking imagine? I've gone over this so many times in my head because I'm like, there really is no right way to go about any of this. Like, death is horrible. It's horrible. Life and death is horrible. Like, healthcare is horrible. There's no right way. But man, I'm going to do my best. And I've never had a patient's family ever say anything negative about the way we went about things, letting a patient go or something like that. Like, it's always been like, they're wonderful. We hug, we cry. Like, I don't know, people. That's how I've offended people by hauling ass at work. Oh, 100%. That was it too. Like, I get my work done. And that made me unapproachable. I'm not kidding you, Vex. When I asked, like, can you explain to me how I'm unapproachable? Because I deeply try to be approachable as much as possible because I fucking work in healthcare with human beings. Like, that's a thing to have. And one of the thing was, I'm not kidding, you don't really ever need help. End. Like, that's not you don't ask for help. Not you let yourself drown, just you don't ever really need help. Because I bust my ass and do my fucking job? Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. We're putting game to pasture. Let's fucking go. Yeah, there's just, I've gone over it a million times in my head because I'm like, there's no right way to do this. I'm sorry if I come off unapproachable, but man, it's a hospital. Very much. It's Clutch. I don't know if you or anyone else here has ever watched The Vampire Diaries, but I definitely watched it a few times as a youth. And there's this concept in The Vampire Diaries that the vampires can, quote unquote, turn off their humanity, like an emotional switch in their head so that they can go just like slaughter people and then they can turn it back on. And I kind of think of that a lot when it comes to respiratory therapy. Like, that was very much a thing. Like, you kind of just, there's a switch you kind of have to turn off because I need to be empathetic. I need to be there in the moment with room 1, but then I have to go do that 27 more times as well. And like, I can't walk into room 2 and be like, sorry, room 1 was really rough because they're having the worst moment of their life. Room 2 is having, like, that is not fair to them. Like, that's not what I'm here for, but it's this constant balance of that all the time. And that was part of the reason I kind of got out of the career, honestly, was I looked at a lot of older respiratory therapists who were like in their 50s, 60s, etc., and they were soulless. Like, they were so unhappy and so depressed, and all they did was complain about their lives and their husbands or their wives or their children. Like, everything just seemed so miserable in their existence, and their bodies were completely broken down from the job they do. And I was like, I don't know if I want that. I genuinely don't know if I want my soul to die. I was actually talked to about this when I was going to college for medicine. I was told I had no bedside manner and was too somber. That's such a fucked story. I hate that shit. Good morning, Vis. I hate that shit because it's all dependent on the patient. It's all dependent on people, on reading the situation in a room. I was talking about this recently because, like, I'm definitely, like, the funny bitch. Like, if I pick up that you've got humor and we can joust with each other while I'm in the room doing my job, like, we will. Like, I'm there to bring up the mood. I want the morale to be better. People with a higher morale and a higher sense of self absolutely heal better and go home at a sooner rate. Like, that's been scientifically proven. So if I can make your stay here better, I will. But there's some rooms you walk in and that is not the feel. I don't just walk in a room and start joking around about healthcare and shit like that. Like, if the feel is somber and sad and stressful, like, I'm here for that. I'm not going to add to it, but I'm not going to feed into that, because that's not necessarily a positive place we need to be. But walking into that acting like a fucking clown is not the option either. That's not it. Exactly. Crisis intervention in the ER. Oh, you fucking get it. Yep. So I totally get it. I'm not going to be bubbly, bright, and excessively happy when talking to a patient about hospitalizing their child. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. And you're just like, there's a very delicate balance to it. I think a lot of medicine is being able to read people or read a room and kind of pick up on that and then be part of that, but not feed into it. And sometimes that mood is be the background. Sometimes that mood is no one wants anything to do with you. You are a background creature. You're taking care of the family. Like, they do not want to talk to you, and that's okay too. Like, that's their world, and you are just part of it. Just respect it while they're there. You know what I mean? Vile, I'm telling you. I mean, I wasn't kidding. Like, I don't exaggerate. You know that. I don't fuck with you guys, especially when it comes to like healthcare and shit like that. I'm pretty sure it was Glut who suggested it because I was no shit. I was getting, and this is for anybody that gets these. But if you ever get leg cramps, like those horrific Charlie horse cramps in your calf/foot that like you want to like fucking dead leg yourself so you can go back to sleep. I used to get those at least once or twice a week to the point where I was bawling my eyes out at the edge of my bed and could not uncurl my toes. It was horrible, like painful, painful, painful cramps. And I started taking this magnesium complex every night before bed. I have not had one cramp since. Not one. Like, they are all but eliminated from my fucking life. I'm not saying that's going to be the result for everybody or anything, but damn, did it make a difference. Crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know I don't eat enough. Like, I don't eat often enough in the day. I don't even know where you would get magnesium out of food. Meat, probably, I would say. Like, oils and fats, I would guess. I don't know. But holy shit. Oh, my God. Those cramps were horrible. Horrible. Oh my God. Same. Glut. It's wild. Like, it kind of changed my life. Because I would go to bed in fear. Like, I would go to bed and, like, that moment I would start to fall asleep, I would wake up in an anxiety attack because I'd be like, what if I get that fucking leg cramp in 3 hours? Like, it would just wake you up out of the dead of the night. Horrible. Totally unrelated, but I saw Borderlands mentioned, and you had to post one of my cosplays in the Discord. Check. Ooh, fuck yes. Ooh, I will check it out. So Knives Vissy and I have been playing through the Borderlands. We've been planning this for years, I feel like, and we finally did it this past winter. We started, I think, in the fall, and we played the first two, and we just started. We played a day of the pre-sequel, which is the only one I've never played through. Each one of us have one game in the series that we haven't finished, so it's kind of fun. So I ask all of chat, please no spoilies. But it's been a blast. There's such a fucking good game series. It's really weird, this one, because I've never not played a Siren, and I'm playing Athena, I think? The one with the shield? And I fucking hate this shield ability, and I'm stuck with her now, so I gotta, like, adapt that in some way. Dude, I just got it on Amazon. The thing is, you want to get, it's like, what is it called? Is it a magnesium complex? I want to say it's magnesium complex. I could literally, it's about time for a break anyways, and then we'll probably jump into Borderlands as long as Viss and Knives are down. I can go I can't remember what it's called, but I'll grab it out of my bedroom. I have it right next to my bed table because I genuinely take it every single night because it has altered my life. Those cramps were horrible, and you guys know how important sleep is. Waking up in the dead of the night with horrible pain, you're not hitting a good REM cycle. Like, that's not good for you in any way, shape, or form. It genuinely changed my life. Like, that shit is just incredible. I don't think they have a siren. They had, like, a sniper. I don't think there is a siren. No, it's good. I think it's good for me to play outside my comfort zone. I think it's good for me. I can probably do something with the shield. I think we're so little into the game. I literally just got the ability. Yeah, I literally just got it. So I haven't even been able to alter it with experience points or anything. Like, there's probably a dope something in there to alter it. It's probably good for me. You probably like Hammer like sister more, the snow bitch. Didn't you say she was a sniper? It said she was like a ranged character, so I assumed she wasn't a siren, because a lot of the siren abilities you can't use that far away. But I don't know. No, I think it's good for me. It's good for me to be outside my comfort zone. This is okay. Really, it just comes down to the guns at the end of the day. It's fine. I don't mind the oxygen mechanics. I think it's made up for me because of the hopping. I love it. I love the jumping. Vissy said it right when we started the game. She was like, oh shit, you're gonna love this. Just wait. And as soon as I like got the oxygen thing down, I was like, oh, I fly. And it's just like, it's the little things like that are like, yeah, that feels nice. I think I'll just keep flying. I believe Viss. Viss is the queen of this series. Like, Viss is the one that knows everything about the series. I believe whatever she says. Dude, super, thank you for hanging out with us today. Good morning. Have a beautiful day. Wash your fucking hands. Take care of yourself. I almost burped. It's fine. All my medications increase the risk of cramps, fruits, nuts, and multivitamin, and I haven't had any since. Is it like fruits and nuts? Is it? I'm going to look it up. I feel like I should know where magnesium comes from. Legumes, dark green leafy vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and fortified cereals. I eat all of those things, so I genuinely think I just don't eat enough. Which, that's a me thing. Because I love nuts and seeds and beans. I just genuinely don't think I eat enough to get enough magnesium. Like, that's just a problem. And RT likes an oxygen mechanic. Who would have thunk? Not me. Oh, Lady Aurelia, that's her name, right? Lady Aurelia isn't officially a siren. She just has siren-like abilities. Maybe I'll play through the game again. I'm okay with the shield. I hate it because it's different. That's it. Like, that's it. That's a me. Like, it's good. It's good to branch out of your comfort zone. And honestly, the Athena character might play better for me. Like, if sirens are genuinely supposed to be a ranged character, that's not me. Like, not genuinely, the way that we play is Viss is in the back, Knives is in the front, I'm in the middle, because middle child energy for surezies. Viss is the sniper. Knives runs in and dies a bunch of times, and I stay, like, on the skirts of Knives and try to heal him or something, and, like, do that delicate dance while you just hear Vissy in the background going, oh, God, oh, fucking what? Pew, 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 pew. Oh, fucking Knives, fucking pew, 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 pew. That's it. So if you ever hear us say don't run with knives, that's where that comes from. You run with knives and it's chaos. It works. It's beautiful, delicious chaos. But it's chaos, nonetheless. It's absolutely chaos. Knives is absolutely playing Claptrap, which is fucking hilarious. Because in the first 2 games, all Knives did was talk about how much he fucking hates Claptrap. And every time we saw him, Knives would sit there and blast some wasted ammo through his skull. Well, his can? What is Claptrap? Is he a trash can? I die a lot too, to be fair. We all kind of die a lot. Like, there's some battles where you're just gonna die. I feel like that's part of the mechanic of the game, is be ready to res friends or be ready to use that last breath, whatever. Because I definitely have run in, like, say I threw a bunch of bombs and I've got everybody at half health. I'll run in and effectively kill myself because I know I'll get a last breath on one of those guys. So it's fine. So I'll run in, throw another grenade, kill myself, kill 5 of the guys, the one left over, I'll get my last breath on, and I'm up and you keep going. And I watch Knives do that shit all the time too. So it's kind of, I think it's part of it. It's like the dying and the reviving. It's kind of part of the mechanic of the game. I don't know. I don't feel bad dying. Like, we joke about it, but I feel bad when they die and I can't res them. But if I die, I'm just like, oh, whatever, guys, I'll run back. It doesn't feel shitty. I don't know, though. Zero wasn't a tank, but can literally destroy enemies. I think what you would call Zero, correct me if I'm wrong, is a glass cannon, yeah? Like, he has hand-to-hand combat, which is stupid. If you watch Zero run in, when we're playing, watch Knives, run in, one sword slash on one of those big, like, hey, I wanna move up. I mean, he'll knock 2/3 of the health off immediately, but if they touch you, you're done for. I think, because that's what I was in ESO, definitely a glass cannon. Like, if I could 3-shot or 1-shot people sometimes, but if you even got a sniff of me, I was done for, because you sacrifice all your points into damage and nothing into self-preservation. Feel the same about dying? Good. I'm glad. Because, like, it's not a game where it's like you have to start over the vast majority of the time. There are so few boss fights in the game where if we all wipe, then we have to start the boss fight over, kind of. There's, like, a handful, maybe. But the vast majority of it, it's all open world kind of boss fights and stuff like that. So it's like, you just run back. Jeff was the best. The fact that Jeff could give you your last breath? I'm forgetting the name of it, whatever, the last breath shot. The fact that Jeff could do that for you makes that easily one of the best classes I've ever seen built. That's just phenomenal. Second win, thank you, which is the name of my fucking Burning Man camp. My brain is such an interesting, chaotic shitstorm of a trash heap, I just don't understand. Why can't you remember Second Win, Katie? No one will ever. Genuinely, the Second Win Pirate Cafe is the name of my Burning Man camp. What the fuck? What an interesting place you are up there. The things you choose and just disregard. Fascinating. Anyways, yeah, Second Win. The fact that Jeff could do that for you was fucking phenomenal. That was so fucking nice. Because if I saw Jeff beating at something and I saw you down and Knives were down, I could go res Knives because I could see Jeff was going to get you up, and he did. Jeff was the robot, by the way, if you weren't around. The mech. Vissy played the Mechromancer. Is it Mechromancer? Mechmancer? I think it's Mechmancer. So she gets like a mech buddy that runs around with her, and if you play this game, that mech buddy can give you your second wind. So if your mech buddy's off killing guys and you fall and the mech buddy kills a guy, you get that second wind, and it is so fucking sweet. So fucking sweet. So fucking mech. Is it Mechromancer? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was Mechro or Mechmancer. He's absolutely a glass cannon. I watch the damage you do. It's disgusting. Necromancer, it is a pun on Necromancer. I wasn't sure if the row was in there for some reason. That's the Anarchy. We tried. What is the Anarchy, the one where it's like she can't reload or something? There was one that she was trying so hard to do, and chat was trying to help her with the build, but it was like impossible. There was something going on where like her character would do something and it would, I think it was every time she would try to res a character, if her clip was empty, her character would reload instead, which just like annihilates all the anarchy you're building up. And she just said, fuck it. She was like, absolutely not. Like, it's not making the game fun. It was a pain in the fucking ass. But the concept is cool. I think the concept is really cool, especially maybe if you're playing solo. But with a group like this, the amount of times that we will scream because I'll run over to Knives to res him, and my character's like, what's that? Oh, is your friend almost? Oh, I guess we'll think about resing. Oh my fucking God. Like over his dying body, my character's like, no, our clip was empty. Let's do that first. I'm out. I fuck that shit so hard. Fuck that shit so hard. Anarchy's fun if you do it right and can get 700 accuracy and plus 700 damage. Jesus Christ. Wait, you have negative 700% accuracy? That'll be fucked. Really? Is that why it's Anarchy? So, like, if you hit something, it's a guaranteed kill. Damn. I thought the Anarchy build was I don't know. I guess, yeah, if you're just in people's faces, then it doesn't matter, right? If you're just in the fucking faces. No, that kind of makes sense. Interessante. I couldn't do that. I tried. I remember in 2, I had a gun. Vissy explained it to me. It was basically like the longer I waited to reload, the more of a bomb my reload became. So, like, if I waited till my clip was at 0, my character would throw that gun and it would just be this insane grenade. And that was the reload, was throwing your gun, and then another gun would just mystically appear in your hands. But I have such a fucking tick for reloading. I reload after I take one shot, reload, one shot. It was just pointless. It was a worthless stat. But it would have, I mean, the gun would have been great, but it was just so pointless. If you're in an enemy's face, it won't matter. That's true. Then you can get a talent called Close Enough where 50% of your bullets ricochet. I had something like that. I wasn't the Mechmancer, but I definitely had an ability where it caused all of my bullets to ricochet, even off of bad guys. That one's one of my favorites. Ricochet is incredible. It ricochets for 50% damage that auto aims the bullets. Wow, that's hot. Makes me think of XCOM. 99% hit chance. Misses. I don't know why that made me think of Civ 5. By the way, has anybody heard anything about the new Civ game coming out? Good, bad, yeah? Salvador with a grog nozzle and a double penetrating unkempt herald is like a signature build for the game for a reason. Salvador with a grog nozzle and a double penetrating unkempt herald. That sounds like a fun sex party. Yeah, we're heading to the grog nozzle for a double penetrating unkempt herald. You want to come? That sounds like a blast. Is it time? Hello, Miss Ma'am. Do you want to come say good morning? And then maybe we'll take a break. I'm out of beverage. Well, I have water. Can I grab it? Thank you. Say good morning. No. Say fuck all of them? Yeah, okay. You can stack anarchy and then just spray and pray while things die around corners or behind cover. Oh my god, I never thought about that. You could literally just shoot into an open zone and wait. Oh, that's hot. He is a sexual tyrannosaurus for a reason. No, seriously, that's the name of one of his skills. Sexual tyrannosaurus. That's hot. So, question. I've been whorebathing it since I hurt myself. Any tips on being able to actually shower without immense pain? A bath? It's not a good answer. Slow. I mean, yeah, taking it ridiculously slow. I mean, is it like standing in the shower, like it's just excruciating your elbow, or is it this? Because, I mean, like, fuck this. Do the best you can with a one-handed situation and just let that boiling water pour down your body. Like, do the best you can, but don't overextend yourself. The hot water might feel good. It might help release something. It's the reaching up. I just do the best you can with one hand and fuck it. Bitch, you are literally injured. If anyone wants to come at you, send them to me. This hand is specifically tasting delicious today. Miss, ma'am, you fuck. What? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Tis break time, motherfuckers. My dogs officially have to shit. Stand up, stretch your legs. Oh, on a cord, on a cord. Kiss. Help. That's my boy. You wanna go outside? Just fucking. Anybody want some dogs? Bob, I love you so much. I'm gonna lick inside your mouth on your teeth, okay? Is that what you did, Bubba? You look creepy in that light right now. Is it outside time? Am I just teasing you now? Okay, break time. Stand up, stretch your legs, do a jig. I don't know. I'll be right back. Did I press the right button? Yeah, I did. Good job, Katie. All right, let's play some fucking Borderlands. Brr. Mapache, dude. That has been in my head. Mapache. It's why? Why is it in my head? This one? Thing I had by desk. Oh, yes, I grabbed it actually. So this is it. This is just the one that I use. I don't know. I think I get it on Amazon or something. It's Natural Stacks MagTech Magnesium Complex. It is a magnesium complex. And I think it's two. I take 2 a night. How many milligrams is it? 10? This one. It's not one, I don't think it's one specific, but you want to get a magnesium complex. I can't remember why. I think it makes it more highly digestible and you just use up more of it. Dude, we have barely even scraped the surface of the weapons in this game. I'm so excited. Like this, because it's so new to me, I haven't played the pre-sequel at all. So everything is very new and I don't, like I said, I'm playing, I think it's Athena, and she it's a totally different ability set, totally different type of character than I've ever played before. So it's a very new experience for me, but I love it and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, you just look for a magnesium complex. That's it. A magnesium complex. You should be fine. No shit, you made a spreadsheet show where and how to get... Oh, that's beautiful. Peggy, my partner, has been brought in on the joke. We're going to get pleasantly obnoxious. Mapache. One of my favorite cousins is named Peggy. That's a good name. All right, let me move this shit around. Get Discord. Is Discord going to be a bitch today? Oh, thank you. Nope, it's being a bitch. Okay. Fucking A. Oh, I mean, I think this is Vissy's second favorite. I think Jack is her favorite, like, bad guy. Like, Jack is her favorite character. Viss, would you say... Hold on, I'm going to jump into Discord, and then you can just hear her. Make sure the volume for Discord is up. Unmute myself. Vissy, is this your favorite game? She's muted. Or my audio did the thing. Hold on. Nope. Wait.
No, your audio is working. I think she walked away.
Fuck. Okay, good. As long as she just walked away. Can everybody hear Knives? Let me know how that volume is. I hope so. Hold on. I don't know why I keep saying hold on. Like, where the fuck is anybody gonna go? Don't leave. Please do. It's fine. I forgot. I don't. It should be fine, though, because my gaming PC is not the one that went to shit. So this one should be okay. Knives is loud and doubled? Wait, Knives, speak for me.
Me being doubled is such a horrible thing. Why would you want to listen to me twice?
Better? Fixed. Excellent. Okay, I saw that. Hold on, I'm going to try something.
Try to relax your anus.
Okay, that still works. I was making sure I didn't mute that source. We're good. Relax your anus is.
So, I'm going to let him out.
Little pickle gonna pee. I'm also gonna go by the legendary. Cause Genova says it's still only $6 on Steam. Vissy, if you've never played Mass Effect before, the massive bundle, like legendary edition, is only $6 on Steam right now. Genova is checking to see if it's cheaper.
No, it's $5.99.
It's $5.99.
And Andromeda is
Oh,
$5.99 as well. But really, don't play Andromeda.
Okay.
That's a real good deal. Like, that's a
Yeah.
fucking good deal.
Oh, you can apparently buy the editions separately. So if you want the original Mass Effect 2, doesn't have all the edits, then you can buy that, and it's only $7.50.
Genova said it's the cheapest anywhere. So, like,
Wow. That's crazy.
really good deal. Really, really good deal.
Yeah.
Such a fucking good game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stretch your
you
legs,
did.
take a break.
What's
Loadable.
Yes. Stretch.
Oh, I know, me too. My collarbone sort of just popped. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Be right back.
Hi, bub. Hi. Big stretch. Oh, that's a big stretch for my... Oh, that's a big stretch. You want to go outside? Okay. Break. BRB, my dudes. Mike is hot, so if the Discord people come back or don't take break, they're welcome to chit-chat, and you guys can talk to them if you want, I guess. It's whatever. Being said, I'm taking my community and now your community, and we're going to raid my girl Vissy, because we're all playing games together anyways. And you know Vissy because we all got to hang out at TwitchCon, so that's not a problem.
What?
So thank you and welcome, Raiders. My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to meet you. The giggle you hear in the background, that's my girl Vissy, and the other voice is Knives, and we were just playing a lot of good Borderlands. Every
Yo.
Sunday we play Borderlands, so if you guys like Borderlands, how many times can I say Borderlands? Borderlands.
Borderlands.
It gets weird after a while, and then it doesn't sound like a word or anything anymore. Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Borderlands. See, now it's a song. Now she made a chorus to a song in another language I don't even understand. I know. I mean, this is honestly a lot of the time I go like maybe an hour late than this, hour later-ish, but tomorrow's my day off, so I usually try to cut it at this time and spend time with my dogs and clean my... I mean, the cleaning is just like, I don't know about anybody else, but it has become mud season, and I can spend 2 hours a night cleaning my carpets. It is so fucking disgusting right now. I just want to screech. But I have to wait till the end of the night because every time the dogs go out, they just drag clumps. I mean, like, clumps of mud, like testicle-sized fucking clumps of mud into my house. There's just no dealing with it. So that's what I get to go do, which will be awesome. We'll get snow again. It's like snow mud. I still love my dogs more than I do not having my dogs and not having mud, just to be clear.
Oh, right.
Especially you, Miss Ma'am, under my legs. Miss, I'm not going to be under your desk anymore. I think she just loves my heater. Maybe I should get Lil her own heater. That might be her thing.
Oh, wall-to-wall carpet? No. Oh, no. Most of my house is tile, and only the bedrooms are carpet.
I wouldn't
It's-
suggest carpet.
No.
Yeah, no, carpet is horrible.
The worst.
It's the worst. You can make out some of the mud clumps on my shitty camera. That's how big they are. It's just disgusting. It's just foul.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go deal with that, but in the meantime, I'm gonna raid Vissy. I'm gonna drop out of well, I'm gonna move myself into the other channel. Because little did any of you know, if you didn't know, we have movie night every night in the Discord. You're welcome to come by. It's for everybody, not just subs only. We hang out in the Discord called Shush. I'll probably be sitting in there in silence for the next 2 hours. Usually Glut comes in and gives us some anime early on, and then we watch movies, and it's been awesome. Dude, Knives, I was talking about that movie you showed both. I didn't even get to talk about movie number 2 yet. Remind me tomorrow. Movie number 1 was so fucking funny. I was genuinely wheezing. Like, actually just sitting here like, not breathing, not functioning. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
The gay black guy in that movie was one of the writers.
Oh, that makes sense. Honestly, that totally checks out. It was just so... The one that's like butthurt?
Yeah.
Yep, I'd call that. He was clever as fuck. It was so funny. What was it called? The Blackening?
Mm-hmm, yeah,
the Blackening. We can't all die first. It's incredible.
Ah.
It's so much fun. Yeah, please watch that movie. And then the second movie we watched was amazing too. It was like a night in Rome.
Room in
so
Rome.
much.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
Boobs.
Yeah, like I said, I saw that movie when I was like, I'm gonna say like 19 to 21. I can't remember when.
It was a good movie, honestly. It was crazy, like the concept of it, but it was I liked the style of the storytelling and everything, and them like opening up to each other about their true worlds and stuff. It was pretty. Well, hi.
3 keys. I got 3 keys.
Nice. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna look for keys.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you the site. So you remember the 50 code keys we got in like Borderlands 1 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
they
last
work.
year's code.
Yeah, that code still works, and it works for the pre-sequel.
It does?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I just did it.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
well, know what I'm doing.
I will be using that then. Thank you.
T.
All right, I'm gonna flop myself in the other chat in silence. I love you guys. Thank you for playing games with me. I'll see you guys in a couple
Love you.
hours.
Bye.
Night.
Even though I literally see them in like a minute. It's 2 hours from now, but a minute. Hi, bud. We're gonna raid Vis, who is one of the wonderful people we have been playing games with all day. Thank you for spending your week with me and choosing to spend your time with me. Make sure to take care of yourself. Wash your hands, wash your bong, wash your fucking water bottle, hydrate. All of those wonderful things. Pet your fur babies. Tomorrow is off day off day. It's my one day off I take a week. I won't be here on the Twitch sphere. I might be like on Blue Sky and stuff. I don't know. It might be somewhere else, but I won't be here. So please continue to take care of yourselves. And we will continue with joyous group games, party games, you know, the ones. We still have 2 Jackbox packs to completely go through. So I'm really excited about that. But we have a lot of things to do. So please come by if you feel like just hanging out and laughing and having good vibes in a safe place. I love you.